Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 84. Hopefully, you guys had a wonderful day and are doing better than yesterday. Now, all I want to say today is my experience of school, and I do think school is still an absolute waste of time, right? Obviously, now I'm back in college doing this business certificate, right? And 3 days a week, 9 till 3, it's just a waste of time, right? The amount of things I could be doing with that time is, yeah. And sure, like I am learning something from it. All right, I am learning like, what this featuring word does or what's that called, or all the technical stuff that sure does make me more knowledgeable in this field. But thinking about it, like, would I really need to know exactly how and what this feature of word does to create a business? You probably don't, right? Like, sure, we have to learn, everything on our own when we first start out our business, and then we can outsource. But to go to school 3 times a week, right? To sit through 9 till 3 just to learn exactly what is a KPI, what is, this functioning's word is an absolute waste of time, in my opinion, right? Go on YouTube, go on Google, go on the internet, just spend 5 minutes and boom, you have your answer. It is that simple. Now, this is my issue with school, right? Not that we can't learn anything. I learned plenty from my school days and from this certificate in business degree at the moment. I'm learning plenty of stuff, right? A lot of the things I never knew before, right? So I appreciate that aspect. And of course, I'm meeting new people, so that's good. Although everyone in there are like NPCs, well, NPCs is an overstatement. You get what I mean? It's just like I could use my time more effective, right? Doing this on my own. And a lot of the times in class, I am getting dragged back because I am so far ahead, not trying to be, arrogant or whatever, but I just do things ahead of time. And the lecture is still talking about what we are doing like, a week back. It's slow, right? It costs too much time. Like your return on investment on that is just not good enough. Like you don't need to know every single thing to start a business, right? You don't need to be perfect before you start that business. What you need to do is have the balls to start the business and figure it along the way, right? If somebody tells you you can't start this business or you can't do this because you haven't got a business degree or you haven't got this degree or you haven't gone to uni, so you don't know crap about this industry, well, tell them to screw off, man. Like honestly, then what do they have to tell you you can't do this, right? When you do start a business, and most likely you'll have haters on the way, if people say you can't do this, right? Ignore them. Simply ignore them because you have the nerve, you have the courage to do something majority of people are not willing to do, and you are willing to take the risk, you are willing to take the failure to learn from your experience, right? Now, people who go to school get a degree to get a job because of security. They like security because they are afraid of failure. They are afraid of failure because they are afraid of that uncertainty that one day they may not have a job. People are afraid of that. People like stability, right? And people who do go and create a business, entrepreneurs, etc. Sure, they're worried about, if they're going to sleep on the streets or not, but that's not their main priority. That's not going to hold them back from doing what they truly believe is in their core values. They're not going to turn their back on their core values just because they are afraid, right? Fear will get to the best of us. That is inevitable. That is a feeling we cannot just ignore, right? It's going to happen, right? In our journey, maybe now, maybe tomorrow, maybe in the future, it's going to happen. All right. Don't let fear stop you. And certainly don't let this degree or lacking of stop you from doing what you want to do, right? From my experience at the moment, going to school is a total waste of time. Like I could just be getting a job at the moment, doing like a daytime shift rather than a nighttime shift, and just support my business along the way. Of course, I gotta do this for my pro officer. It's just something I gotta do, right? But it's just, yeah. If you guys can stay out of school, by all means do that. But this doesn't mean, guys, to invite you guys to do something, go run a mock and stuff because, school is bad for you. School is not bad for you. You learn so much from school, right? You learn everything from the basics from school. But if you don't have the goal to become a wage slave, not even a wage slave, just like a normal being, normal human being, right? If you have bigger ambitions, if you want to create something for yourself, then going to this university may not help you guys out. Going to study may not help you guys out unless maybe if you get this degree, it will help you have a advantage in your field or whatever. Then you gotta realize if you do that, then that's 4 to 5 or plus years of your time wasted. Sure, you can do other stuff aside, but wouldn't you think it's just smarter by just doing what you truly know, creating that business, learning from failure, and after 4 or 5 years time you can hire the masters, right, or the PhD person to take care of your freaking accounting and shit, right? So just be wise about it, guys, and just know that school isn't the only way, and certainly it isn't going to get you to where you want the fastest. But this is all I got to say for today, guys, and it's been a wonderful day, and I do hope you guys learned something from this. But if not, then I'll be here tomorrow. So see you guys then.